Okay, today I'm going to be baking a cheesecake on my 1927 quality gas range. Okay, first we will make the crust of the cheesecake. So you want to make the cheesecake in a 9-inch springform pan. Okay, first start out by crushing 1.5 cups of oatmeal raisin cookies. It is preferred to remove the raisins, but you don't have to. Okay, here's 1 cup. Okay, to the crushed cookies, we're going to add 1/4 cup of butter. It is recommended to crush the cookies very finely. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Okay, I have mixed the butter, brown sugar, and crushed cookies together. Now I will pack this into the bottom of the springform pan, and this will be our crust. Okay, it looks like I didn't have enough crust, so I made some more. Okay, that looks better. Now we're going to bake this at 350 for 10 minutes. Okay, the oven's preheated. Now I'll put in the crust. Okay, the crust is finished. Now we'll move on to making the cheesecake filling. Okay, to make the cinnamon swirl filling, we will need to start with 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Now we will add 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now we will melt 1/2 cup of butter. Okay, the butter has melted. Now we'll add it to the brown sugar and cinnamon. Now we'll stir this. Now we'll set this aside and get to work on the main cheesecake filling. Okay, to this mixer I'm going to add 4 8-ounce blocks of Philadelphia cream cheese. I almost forgot to tell you, if you're trying this recipe, make sure it's room temperature. Now we'll add 3/4 cup of sugar to this, and then I will turn on the mixer. Now we'll add 3/4 cup of whole milk. So instead of whole milk, I'm going to be using heavy whipping cream because it's sweeter. Now we'll add 4 large eggs. Now we'll add 1 cup of sour cream. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of flour. Okay, now we're going to take 1/4 cup of this cheesecake batter and put it in the cinnamon swirl filling. Now we're going to stir this. Now we will put the Philadelphia cream cheese filling on top of the cheesecake crust that has cooled. Now we're going to put this cinnamon swirl filling on top of the Philadelphia cream cheese filling and swirl it with a knife. Okay, now I'm going to light the oven again. Now we'll light the oven again and set it to 350. To cook your cheesecake, you will want to set your springform pan in another pan of some kind. Okay, so we're going to cook this cheesecake at 350 for 1 hour. It is important not to open the oven while it cooks. If you open the oven while the cheesecake cooks, the change in temperature could make your cheesecake surface crack. Also, after the cheesecake finishes cooking, turn off the oven and leave it in there with the door closed for 4 hours to allow it to slowly cool. Okay, the cheesecake is in. Now we'll put a timer on for 1 hour. Okay, the cheesecake has cooked about an hour and I turned off the oven. Now I'm going to let it sit in there without opening the oven for 4 hours. Okay, it's been about 2 hours, almost 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and open the oven because I know the cheesecake is probably cracked. But it'll still be edible. So So here is the finished cheesecake. Now we will refrigerate it for at least 3 hours. Okay, I have put the cheesecake in the fridge. It will stay here for at least 3 hours. I might post a picture of it later, or I will show it tomorrow if I remember.